Good morning. Welcome to the Daily Art Meditation. I'm Janine. I'm the owner and instructor at Artists for Everyone, where we focus on how it feels to make art more than on the technique of making art. These short morning videos are designed to help you start your day on a calm, positive note. And since we try to do it in around 5 minutes, we need to get started. For today, you're going to need something to draw on, and you're going to need some color. You want two colors that contrast with each other so you can definitely tell them apart. In my case, I'm going to be using markers in purple and green. Every now and then, we all need some inspiration, and it can come from strange places sometimes. New perspectives, new places, just small changes somewhere can open up all sorts of new ideas. So we're going to be playing with that concept today. And if you hear jingling in the background, my cat Goose, who has a bell on her collar, is running around, so just ignore it. So as I mentioned, two colors, start with whichever one you want. I'm going to start with the purple. And what you want to do is draw a basic shape that takes up most of the paper. Square, circle, triangle, star, a squirmy thing. It really doesn't matter. So I'm going to go with a star. And just outline it. Again, as always, perfection is not required. So now that you have your basic shape, you want to turn it into smaller shapes. You can do this symmetrically, you can do it any sort of evenly or just the opposite. Make it as different as you want. Let's do a mixture of both. So to start, I'm just going to basically cut off each of the arm of the star. Gives me a hexagon of sorts. And now we're just going to divide it in different ways that don't match. In fact, let's bisect that one. And there we go. Now we've got a bunch of smaller patterns within our bigger pattern that are, in my case, all over the place. Where can you find a pattern in it now? Once you have it drawn and you take a look at it, that you've made without a pattern, what sort of patterns can you see in it? And just create some using color number 2. So where do I want to start? I want to start here. And just start using your second color to color in however you want. You can do like that to where it looks like you're trying to color perfectly and cover all of it. Do this one more of a shading technique where you're not necessarily trying to cover all of it. Maybe down here. Do some radial type lines. Just try to see what kind of different shapes and designs and patterns you can create within the original one. And if you want to go back to your first color to create a more in-depth pattern, that's perfectly fine too. Let's say on this one, we're going to go purple. Oops, just drop my lid. Go green. So just play with your two contrasting colors in different patterns and different weights of color. That's very light, this is thicker and heavier. And just continue until you run out of time or until you're done. And as always, you can come back to it later if you would like. I'd love to see you finish them all. So now that you're in an inspirational frame of mind, go out and conquer your day. See you next time.